Good morning, everybody. One of our major questions we get is how do we pasteurize our goat's milk? So today I'm going to walk you through a little tutorial of how we do it here. So our milk gets held in our bulk tank for up to 72 hours. Once we get up to our 72 hours, or if our bulk tank is full, but right now we don't meet the max, this holds 30 gallons. So we do it every 72 hours. So what I do is I suck all of that milk out of the bulk tank with our peristaltic pump, and I pump it into our pasteurizer. The pasteurizer you can think of as like a double boiler. There's a big water jacket surrounding it that we fill up. We use the hose to fill it up, and it fills up all the way up to here. And this is our overflow valve. And underneath in this box right here, there's some heaters that is what is used to heat up the water that heats up our milk. So that's the inside. So this is the thermometers that read. The long one is called your product indicator, and the small one is your airspace. And this paddle right here is our agitator. It spins like this inside to make sure that all the milk gets heated evenly. This is just a blank hole, and this is where the heat for our airspace heater comes out. So we're going to close that. And this is what the top looks like. So this is our airspace heater, the agitator, and this is where our thermometers go in. So all that is linked into this chart recorder over here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to turn on our agitator, which you can hear it spinning now. Our heater is already on. This thermostat controls our airspace heater. So how we pasteurize is we pasteurize what is legally required by law for us is 145 degrees for 30 minutes, and our airspace has to be at least 5 degrees above. So I already turned on the heater for our product. It's already been heated up to where it'll start heating the milk up. Now I'm gonna flip on the airspace heater, and we set ours higher just in case. And then this one records what the milk temperature is at right now. And then all of this gets put on our chart recorder. And this is what our health inspectors look at to make sure that we pasteurize correctly. So what we're gonna do now is I sit here and wait until this gets to 145 degrees. And then once it gets to 145 degrees, I set our timer for 30 minutes because it has to be held for a consistent 30 minutes at least 145 degrees. And then like I said, the airspace heater has to read at least 5 degrees above. And the reason for that is to be legally pasteurized, all areas of the milk have to be pasteurized completely, which means the bubbles on top of the milk has to be pasteurized, which the airspace heater takes care of that. And if there's any water that condensates on the top of our pasteurizer and falls into the milk, that water needs to be pasteurized. Not much gets in it, just a couple of drops, but they gotta make sure that water got pasteurized because all parts have to be pasteurized. So this is gonna run, and what the heater also does is when it gets to this 150, it'll kick off. And then when it drops below 100, a degree below 150, it kicks back on. So that makes sure the water always stays constant so we can get this to the 145. And then this monitors just to make sure once the airspace heater gets to about 158, it'll kind of cool down a little bit and won't blow as hot as forced air. And it can just monitor when it needs to kick on and off.